Good day, welcome students for STEM A, STEM B, and STEM C. So in this video, we will be exploring yung concept of the mole. So this is just a quick rundown kung paano nga ba mag-compute ng moles as well as yung molar mass tsaka yung number of grams if you're given the moles, because this is a fundamental skill that you should know before proceeding with concentrations. Sige. So today, moles. Sometimes this is expressed using three letters only, MOL. Before we go on to the calculation itself, let's first define anong ibig sabihin when we say a mole. Basically, kapag sinabi nating mole in chemistry, it's just a way for scientists to count things. For example, in real life, kapag sinabi nating 1 dozen of something, or let's say 1 dozen ng itlog, ilang itlog yung meron tayo nun? 12, di ba? 12 eggs. Kapag sinabi nating isang pares ng sapatos, or 1 pair of shoes, anong ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin, meron tayong 2 sapatos. Okay. And in chemistry, kapag sinabi nating 1 mole, it is equal to some number. And that number is yung tinatawag natin na Avogadro's number, which is equal to 6.022 times 10 raised to the 23rd power. Okay? So for example, kapag sinabi nating 1 mole or 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Okay. Ibig sabihin, meron kang 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power atoms of hydrogen gas doon sa sample mo. Okay? Pag sinabi nating 2 moles of water, ibig sabihin nun is that 6.022 times 10 raised to the 23rd times 2 yan. Okay? Whatever number yung makukuha ninyo dyan, that will be the number of atoms of H2. Okay? Yan yung bilang ng number of atoms ng H2. Yun lang yung number of moles. Okay? So, paano nga ba tayo mag-compute ng moles? Okay? So, para makapag-compute tayo ng number of moles, all we have to do is memorize this simple equation. So, I will just use red pen. So, when we say moles, that is just equal to the mass of the element. This is in grams. It is expressed in grams. Elements divided by the molar mass of that particular element. Or, kapag gusto pa natin yung pasimplihan, number of moles can be represented by small letter n. Mass of the elements, it can be represented as small letter m. This is expressed in grams, divided by the molar mass of the element, molar mass. And usually molar mass, again, it is represented in grams per mole. So as you can see, based from the units, okay, sa numerator, meron kang grams as your unit, and then sa denominator, you have grams per mole. So as you can see, magka-cancel yung grams, and then, ang matitirang unit for your mole is MOL. Okay? So it clearly matches with the one or with the unit that we have at the start of this one. Okay, so unit ng number of moles is mol. Sige. So number of moles, or N, is equals to M over the molar mass. As simple as that. So that's the formula that you need to remember. This one. Okay, to show you how to calculate yung number of moles of elements and compounds, sige, let's do some examples. So I'll just use red pen for this one. let's say for example, okay, we want to calculate the number of moles of carbon. Let's say meron kang 24 grams of carbon. Ngayon, ang question dito, how many moles do you have? Okay, so question mark ang number of moles. Sige. Let's try to use the formula that we have. First, N is equals to the mass of the element or compound you are dealing with. So in this case, ilan ba yung mass ng carbon? In this one, meron tayong 24 divided by the molar mass of carbon. Again, paano nga ba tayo makapag-compute ng molar mass? Titignan lang natin yung relative atomic unit. Okay? Relative atomic mass na nakalagay doon sa periodic table natin. Sige. So, ang mass natin dito for carbon is 24 grams and divided by ilan nga ba yung molar mass ng carbon. Based from your periodic table, it is 12.01 grams per mole. As you can see, yung grams will cancel. You are left with the unit of mole. So, it clearly matches yung unit na dapat na meron tayo. So, 24 divided by 12.01, ilan? You can just approximate your answer. That will be approximately 2 moles. Okay? So, ibig sabihin lang nito is that if you have 24 grams ng carbon, ang ibig sabihin nun, that represents 2 moles of carbon. Okay, di ba? Parang mas simple. Instead of saying na, okay, meron akong 24 eggs, pwede mo siyang pasimplehin as, meron akong 2 dosenang itlog. Okay? As simple as that. Okay, another example. Yung kinalculate natin na molar mass for water before. Sige, let's say, number 2. Meron akong 100 grams. 100 grams ng H2O. Ilan ngayon yung number of moles na meron ako dun sa 100 grams of water? So again, same calculation. So N is equals to the mass divided by the molar mass of water. So that will be, ilan yung mass ng water? 100 grams. Divided by, ilan yung molar mass of water na nakalculate natin from the previous video? I think it was 18.01. So 18.01 grams per mole. Okay, this is the 18.01 value is just approximated. Sometimes it may be different from what you've calculated. So this is just an approximate value. So that will be 100 divided by 18.01. How many moles do we have? It will be equal to 5. Oh, sorry about that one. Should be red ink. That will be 5.55 moles of H2O. Okay. Bakit moles yung unit natin? As you can see, grams unit will cancel out. Meron kang grams sa numerator, meron kang grams sa denominator. So magka-cancel yung dalawa. You are left with the unit of mole. Okay. Paano naman pag baliktad? Okay. So say for example, given yung number of moles, okay, pero ang kailangan nating hanapin is ilang grams ang meron tayo. Okay, so let's try to do that. For example, kunwari hindi natin alam tong 100 grams na to. Hindi natin na alam. Okay, so paano natin kakalculate yung number of grams if we are given yung number of moles tsaka yung molar mass? Madali lang naman. All we have to do is rearrange yung formula na meron tayo. Initially, meron tayong number of moles is equals to mass of that particular compound or element divided by its molar mass. Okay. So if we are interested with the mass, okay, all we have to do is i-rearrange lang natin yung formula. So in this case, that will be, we can do cross multiplication. So number of moles multiplied by the molar mass is now equal with the number of mass. And that's now your formula. Okay. So mass is equal to the number of moles multiplied by the molar mass of water. So mass is equal to, ilan nga ba yung number of moles natin? 5.55. 5.55 moles, okay, of what? Of H2O multiplied, ilan yung molar mass natin? 18.01 grams per mole. As you can see, may mga magka-cancel dito. Number of moles will cancel. You are left with your desired unit, which is grams. And it clearly matches yung hinahanap natin kasi mass. So if we try to calculate this one, I'm sure the answer will be 100 grams. Okay, or close to 100 grams. Okay, so that is how you would calculate the number of moles of your elements. Okay, if you're given the number of grams, and vice versa.